Welcome back, everyone. In the last episode, we created a Hobbit empire and expanded the third breakfast across the world. In this episode, we're taking a look into a bit of a dark alternate reality where Aragorn was killed by orcs. Essentially, Aragorn's story is just cut short. But, instead of it just being a completely hopeless world, Gandalf has decided to step in and take over control of the Dunedain. Whether that's a good or bad thing, I guess we're gonna find out. But yeah, I decided I was going to play Gandalf. Gandalf seems like a really cool character to play in this game. He is an educated motherfucker. He knows a lot of shit. He has a lot of cool traits. And he's an Istari, obviously. You don't know what that is, that's what wizards are. They're basically angels. And that makes him very powerful. One of my main problems I have when I play games like this, which we are going to be going wealth focus, because we need money, you'll see why. One of the main problems I have when I play the Lord of the Rings mod, for example, is trying to form an empire before everything around me falls apart. It's usually pretty difficult. Like, in my last game, the Hobbit game, I formed my Hobbit empire at the actual end of Frodo's life. As much as that might be, you know, interesting and a fun little twist to have, it means that run could have just had a gigantic dump taken on it. But when you play a character like Gandalf or Sauron or Saruman, for example, that kind of goes away. Because suddenly you're immortal, and you don't have to worry about shit. One major problem of playing Gandalf is that the Istari culture do not get any men-at-arms. You get mangonels and onagers, and that's it. So, my only way to get men-at-arms is going to be through mercenaries. We do have some really cool items, though, as Gandalf. We have Glamdring, obviously, his sword. We have his staff. And we also have Narya, the Ring of Fire, which is one of the 3 Elven rings. Now, I think one of the coolest things we could do in this playthrough is trying to take back just about every ring of power we can find to make sure that they are in, let's just say, wiser hands. It's interesting that we have things that are supposed to give us stress for being compassionate, but we just don't get any stress. I think it's just because, does Istari give a, let's see. Yeah, Istari stress gain is minus 90%. So for me to actually have a mental break is going to be very, very difficult. I think a wizard would understand that what they're doing is for, I guess, the greater good? If that's what we want to call it that? Some Tau-sounding bullshit? Oh, is Gandalf getting depressed? Okay, Gandalf is apparently depressed. I guess that makes some sense, seeing as he's kind of seen Aragorn die, and Aragorn was like the hope of men. A game like this, if I'm an immortal, I'm able to kind of just play at 5 speed at all times and not worry. That's why I like playing elves, and I like playing, I guess, you know, wizards. And dwarves also kind of get this benefit, where you can just play at 5 speed the whole time, the world just fucking blows by, and you just exist in your own little bubble. I love it. Also, I'm sure at some point there's going to be a lot more content for playing people like Gandalf. They'll probably actually be playable. Especially with the, one of the new DLCs that's coming out is going to be adding in playing unlanded characters. So Gandalf will just straight up be playable, and I'm excited for that. Okay, we own Bree. It's funny that the culture it creates when I colonize things is Isengarder, because it expects that the only person who can actually colonize that's an Istari is Saruman. That's kind of funny. I'm gonna challenge Saruman to a battle of songs for money. I'm gonna use my learning, because I know I'm smarter than this fucker. Oh, I'm not actually. Hold up. I won, though. I actually just won a fucking battle of songs against him. Oh, we're doing an actual combat shit. It's the fucking wizard duel from the movies. I actually beat him. Gandalf keeps reading about Angmar and learning how to fight better. I don't know if that's just him studying his enemy or we've got a new Dark Lord in the making here. Elrond wants an alliance? Hell yeah, bro. Let's go conquer the world together. That means I could probably, yeah, I could declare a war on good old Halberchad. And call my boy. Oh yeah. He deleted his army. I am now known as the White. Hold up, I'm Gandalf the White? Oh shit. Isengard won against Rohan, and now I'm Gandalf the White. Fuck. Things are looking bad down there, and Mordor's beating Gondor. Okay, I'm friends with Galadriel. What we really need is we need to get this thing that allows us to propose one alliance. If we can ally Galadriel and Elrond, we might have a chance here at actually winning. I find it funny that this mod with the colonization system has essentially turned Crusader Kings 3 into Stellaris for me. I think that's funny. Yeah, I'm just gonna disband my army for now. Ooh, how did we get a bowman regiment? Well, we're going to have to exploit the shit out of that. Wait. I know how I got it. So you get the men-at-arms of your vassals sometimes if your vassal dies and you inherit. Does that mean my solution here is I need to just grant land to people and then murder them? That's a little fucked up. We've created the Kingdom of Eregion. I don't think Gandalf would call himself a king, but alright. I'm gonna propose an alliance to Galadriel. Awesome. We can apparently do a defensive alliance with Lindon? I've never seen that before. My one hope to be able to defeat... Oh god, Isengard swore allegiance to Mordor. This is getting bad. Our one hope to defeat them, in my opinion, in my mind, is to form the Kingdom of Moria. If we can actually get Moria back up and running under a dwarf, then we might have some kind of a chance. Gondor's still holding out, but they're ruled by Boromir. And Boromir's not going to live forever. I have a claim on East Farthing? Okay. Don't know how I got that, but alright. Come, Elrond, we must fight hobbits. God, the image in my head of Elrond just carving through an army of hobbits is just... I can't explain how funny it seems to me. Burn the Shire to the ground. Whoa, we captured... We got Sting. We stole Sting from Frodo. Well, goddamn. And I seriously wish Sauron good luck once we've got our mountain kingdom carved out, because how the fuck is he gonna come yank me out of Moria? Trench warfare, bitch! Can I buy artifact claims on, like, really good things? I can buy a claim on Vasa. What is Lindolf? Spear of Dol Amroth? Oh god, why does Sauron have that? Is the Palantir of Minas Ithil, obviously. I can claim Sauron's mace. But it wouldn't be even usable for me. Can I claim the other rings? That would be kind of cool. Mirror of Galadriel. Galadriel's dagger? Huh. They actually have the fucking... I think that's the dagger from the Amazon series. That's funny. No, I can't claim her ring? Man. There's gotta be some way for me to get the other rings of power. We're gonna claim Annuminas. Annuminas would be a great capital. Need to station this somewhere. If you're wondering why I have such a fucking boner for Annuminas, it's the fact that you can rebuild it as long as you can get your culture there, but we can't do that because we're a wizard. Shit, I should have thought of that. We're gonna just try doing this battle ourselves. We're gonna raise our armies, and we're also gonna raise up the host of Valinor. Oh, they're not considered a hostile faith. Okay, so we can only use the host of Valinor against Sauron. Guess that makes sense. I would be confused if a bunch of elves being sent over by Valinor were willing to kill hobbits. I'm still confused as to why Elrond is willing to kill hobbits. My ideal empire would be to make Arnor. I feel like that would be really cool. But Arnor is just such a hard thing to make. You need so many counties. We weren't even close to it in the Frodo game, and we were only colonizing in de jure Arnor. Guess we should just keep granting off hobbit lands to hobbits. Made by hobbits for hobbits. Come, Elrond, we must take Annuminas. Don't know why I'm doing that song. Who died? I inherited a Dandor. Yo, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. I granted an infirm, and I think he was also depressed guy, some land, and because of that, we now have a bunch of men-at-arms. Nice. Come, Elrond. We reclaim Annuminas. Elrond. Bro. Come on. Join up. Awesome. Your Majesty. A second Balrog has hit Moria. I can vassalize an orc. This is giving me some Shadow of Mordor vibes. I guess Shadow of War. Well, we're gonna call on our elf allies. We're gonna go fuck some goblins. I mean, kill some goblins. Hey, Frodo rules the Shire. He's dying, but he's ruling the Shire. We are 2 counties off from forming Moria. Also, the Balrog thing doesn't... I guess we just can't be involved in the, struggle? Balrog doesn't care that I'm absolutely clobbering everybody who lives in this region. I was about to say that it just seems like we've been at peace for a while, which I just killed an orc, by the way. I thought we were, like, at peace for a ridiculous amount of time, but no, it's just Mordor has been conquering Harad and not paying attention to Gondor. That's why I recognize the name Eregion. Eregion is where the rings were forged. Where Celebrimbor's forge was. I do think it's a little stupid that plagues spread into Elven land. I get that the creators of the mod haven't had time to maybe like patch that, but I'm pretty sure elves don't really get sick. Same thing with dwarves. It would probably make the game run a lot better. Why is there just... When? Osse returns? Why is this guy named Osse? Why is he fine in health and 4,000 years old? Isn't Osse like a fucking... Isn't that a Valar? I mean, if this is a Valar, he is a absolute goober of a Valar, but... Okay. I'm back with tortilla chips and a very heavily bruised avocado. I think it's just bruised. If it's bad, it would probably taste bad or smell bad, at least I'd assume. But if I end up getting sick, I guess that this is why. And I'm gonna have to edit out the sounds of me eating. Honestly, if there was one plant that would probably be completely fine to have go extinct, it would probably be avocados. Seeing as they use so much water. And if you're wondering what's taking me so long to colonize all this out here, I'm trying to build up all my colonies to be actual provinces before I colonize too much. I want at least this chunk I've got right here fully developed, and then Moria to be chugging away in the background, so that we're just consistently getting an increase to our income. Actually, that's a good point. Where the fuck is Radagast? Radagast. He's the Elderman of Roskabel. Can steal. Why can I steal his staff? Why would I want that? Wait, can I steal Saruman's staff? I can steal his ring? Oh my god, I can steal his staff. I can steal his Palantir? I'm gonna do that. Also, apparently we just got the Axe of Durin. I don't know how. I will grant that to my dwarf ally. This dwarf king is gonna be a Chad if he has the Axe of Durin. The House of Grin. Their house words are dare to be good. It actually is. This guy's kind of a baller. Oh my god, I stole his Palantir. I can gaze into the Palantir? Yes. We'll use it against the enemy. Oh yeah, we have unyielding defender, aggressive attacker, and flexible leader. This is like the perfect combo to me. My actual favorite. I must ponder my orb. Art thou pondering mine orb, Master Hobbit? Radagast just keeps sending me animal hides, and I keep accepting them because I don't want to make him sad. There we go. We've formed Arnor. Oh my god, that took so long. Feels great to have formed it, but I still don't think we're completely done. At least we can vassalize the Shire now. Kind of what's been hobbling us this whole game is the fact we weren't an empire, so... We now have 13,000 men. I don't know how they have 10,000 hobbits, but they're about to get clapped. Bonk. They also had an elf leading their army. I don't know what kind of weird refugee camp system the Shire has now, but they had an elf. Or maybe it was just a tall hobbit. Shire is fully in our control now. We can grant them Buckland. So now begins the turn of the tide. The free people of Middle-earth. Obviously, the people will be free. Under my rule, of course. How else would they be free? The wizards are the wisest rulers possible. It's our entire purpose of being here. Humans don't know how to rule themselves. Neither do the elves. But for right now, the elves are useful. I think the humans gave up their right to rule themselves when they lost to Mordor. And it's not like I'd be a Dark Lord or something. No. I'll be a Bright Lord. I'll be nice and calm and caring and light, but I'll have to be strict every now and then. Because that's the only way to keep people good, is to make sure that they're forced to be good.
Honestly, this is like the scariest fucking army I've ever seen.
You got the unified forces of elves, men, and dwarves. And they're not just allied.
They are ruled by Gandalf. I feel like I can feel Sauron quivering in his boots right now. Now just imagine if the One Ring was in this, and I had it. That'd be so fucking cool. And once they add the One Ring, I'm gonna have to do this again. It's probably gonna be a lot easier, come to think of it. Is it possible for me to call Galadriel into the war before he calls her in? It is. Okay, there we go. This is gonna be an easy one now. You go back in. Galadriel is doing dumb Galadriel things. I now am Elrond's overlord. Can I imprison him? How do I take artifacts from this motherfucker? Okay, so the only way to get more than one ring of power, I really do not like this, but I've gone through the process to get it, is to imprison and murder the entire dynasty of whoever has the ring. And anybody who inherits after. Like, you see all these artifacts I've inherited? So I'll have to admit, I had to use debug mode for this. Because it's just not doable otherwise. You'd have to continually imprison, kill, imprison, kill, imprison, kill, and then... Like, I've tanked my legitimacy quite a bit. Actually, I'm surprised it's not even lower. But I had to kill Elrond's entire family, and then Aragorn's entire family too, because for some reason Aragorn's family inherited Rivendell. So, I mean, we've done that. I have 2 rings now. But part of me feels icky about doing this because it's like I basically cheated. Well, not basically, I did cheat. In order to get these 2 rings of power, you have to cheat, essentially. There's no way to buy a claim on it, which I get why you can't buy a claim on it. It would be a little stupid if you could just steal their ring. But not being able, like, if I have not Sauron. If I have Elrond sitting in a jail cell, why can't I just pull the ring off his finger? You know? But anyways, we have Narya and Vilya now. I have 2 rings of power. I feel icky about it. But we're gonna keep going because I said I would keep going until I defeated Sauron, so we're gonna do that. Okay, we're just gonna go for it. Holy War for Dunland. Here we go. Call Galadriel. AOB, we at war, come on. I have no idea how we're losing that. What? On what fucking planet was that a loss? What? Why? Okay, tell me why I would lose. We'll probably lose. The better army commander is the only reason? Are you actually joking? Okay, let's see if we win here. Okay, there we go. With Galadriel's forces, we bop. I was surprised we didn't, like, just completely clobber him there. We have better units than they do. Or I guess maybe... What are most of his men-at-arms? Black Uruks, Orc Warriors? Yeah, that should have been countered and killed pretty easily. I don't like that it wasn't. I don't like that my army's too big to have any kind of a chance at resupplying. Come on, Galadriel, let's go back in. Yeah, we win that again. I could maybe resupply by just splitting up into quarters of armies. Nope, split. Galadriel! What are you doing? Jesus Christ, tell me you eat crayons without telling me that you eat crayons. What are you doing, dude? Okay, come on. Here we go. Galadriel, I swear to fucking God. I was winning without you for a second there. Jesus Christ. Actual potato brain. How are they occupying... What? Is Tom Bombadil at war with people? Ooh, Tom Bombadil. No, 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 no. Galadriel, you dumbass. What have you done? Galadriel. Why? How am I losing that? What is that last 50 units that's fucking me? Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Why is this happening? Trying back up. Come on. We can win this. Come on. Yes! That heavy cab's coming in handy. Oh, you bet your ass I'm stealing their goddamn banner. What are you doing, Galadriel? Where are you? Oh my god. Oh no. Ugh. I just want this video to be over, man. Please. For the love of God. Galadriel, where are you? What are you doing over there? She has 12,000 men, but they're all in the east for some reason, fighting the Dragon Knights. Okay, Galadriel. Come here, you motherfucker. Get back here, you rat bastard. They really need to redo the war score system. You can get up to like 50% from battles, and then you can't go any further than that, and it's stupid. I can literally kill every single orc Sauron has, and I won't win. I'm not even bothering to resupply anymore. We're in the last stretch. Oh, we did it! God, I thought the game was gonna crash for a second there. We've taken Dunland. Which, I mean... Oh my god, that was a lot of effort for not a lot of reward, but... Jesus. The way you can look at this... Because I don't want to record for another 4 fucking hours... that's just the first nail in Sauron's coffin there, and Gandalf will eventually defeat him. At least that's what I would understand from this, because, you know, it's snowballing, he's getting more and more land. Oh, they actually have some different names for Dunland. But, yeah, anyways, Jesus Christ, this took way too long to finish. Sauron will be defeated eventually, Gandalf will rule over most of Middle-earth, and I guess it's not even like evil Gandalf. Okay, yes, he killed Elrond's entire family, which is kinda evil, but he doesn't have like the One Ring, so he's not like naturally corrupted. So good ending. Kinda, maybe. Depends on if 2 Rings of Power has an equivalent corrupting capacity to the One Ring. I really don't know. Anyways, if you liked this video, which you fucking better have, go ahead and like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, share the video, become a member because that would make you a Chad if you were a member. Become a Patreon member because that would make you even more of a Chad if you were a Patreon member. And Cash App donation exists if you want to just do a direct donation. Adios.